So I just came back from an event. One of my friends is opening an event and photography studio space. And it just made me think that, because I was able to see her journey from when they were remodeling to now that it's opening. And it makes me think of like even my own life, how this time last year was so different. And I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the power of giving yourself a set amount of time and then consistency and accountability and community in that, what can really be birthed and how your life can be so different. This time last year, my life did not look like how it looks now. I had no idea what was going on. Nothing looked like what God said. Everything around me looked like drought. Everything around me looked like failure, and I could not understand. But one thing that shifted was my perspective on if I allow my emotions to change my yes and my obedience and whether or not I'm going to do this thing, like in 6 months or a year, I'm going to be in this same place. And my mindset was like, I could not see how I was going to get out of that place. And today I look back and I'm like, you know what? I'm not in the most abundant place that I've ever been, but I'm definitely not where I was. And it's the fact that if I would have not had that perspective shift and I wouldn't have been consistent and I would have not actually tried doing things, because that's also a thing, is like try multiple things, try things, see what work. But I just recognize that there is a need to give yourself a set time to go after a goal or go after something and be consistent in it, learn all that you can in it, and in 6 months your life can completely change. So I'm starting a group for that. So from July until December, we're meeting. We're going over your business plan, your goals, whatever it is you want to do. The goal is to either grow what you've already started within 6 months or be ready to launch whatever you're working on by January 1st, 2025. So if you want all the information, go to the website in my bio. But it's just so important to give yourself a time period. Not saying that we're overriding God's time, but giving yourself a time period that you go all in, that you're consistent, that you stop letting doubt and fear take you on a journey that you don't even want to go to, and you get around like-minded people. And one of the things about the journey, you have to be around people that encourage you. You have to be around people that are committed to what you're working on and divert you back to like, hey, I know that's going on, but what about this? What about this thing you're working on? Like, what about the thing you've been putting all your time into? Like, stay committed to the thing that you want to see grow and be birthed in this new year that's coming up, or the thing that you want to see grow that you've been putting your hand at, but you haven't been consistent. Because 9 times out of 10, the problem is consistency. And so for the next 6 months, you're locking in with accountability, community of women. If it sounds like you need that community, you need the accountability, it's time to make the investment and get with a group of people who are doing the same thing. Because in the next 6 months, your life can look completely different. And I'm a testament. And I'm seeing it happen to people around me who, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying if you do the work, it's going to show. It's going to show. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. That's in Proverbs 14:23. And so it's time. It's time to give yourself the commitment you deserve, the consistency you deserve, because how many times do we give it to other people but not ourselves? And before you can go give it away to somebody else, it's time for you to give it to yourself. So come on, let's get locked in.